時間さよなら告げる雨よけの傘は僕に捨てた訪れてた夏にも気づかずにここはどこだ僕は誰だと吠える終わりがないと行き先を殺すわかるはずがないと景色を指した自分で気づいた森の外に踏み出せずになぜ歩き出さないのなぜ作り上げないのそうして何も始まらないまま朽ちて腐りゆく人しかバネを越えて今打ち鳴らす衝動の葉が世界を砕く朝焼けが追いつく前にぐしゃぐしゃ言われた音で構わない天楽を
Alright, is that better? Can you hear me now? Seems like I'll just lower this a little bit. Because All right, hello. Sorry, yeah, I forgot how to set up a couple of things, but all right, seems like it's working now. Hello, robot. How are you doing? Hey, good to see you. Yeah, so I sort of forgot how I had everything set up because yeah, today we're gonna be back in the workshop. We're gonna be painting our assets, the ones that we've been doing lately. They're already I think all of them they have already finished printing. So yeah, I wanted to probably I think we can spend our stream tonight painting a couple of the figures. I've already started with some of them, but yeah. So well, good to see you. Good to be back. Just noticed that the bottom of my body is you can see how I'm split in half when I speak. But yeah, so that's my plan for tonight. Also, there's a little new surprise that I wanted to show you, but I guess we can do that a little bit later on stream. In the meantime, we can get straight into painting our props. So yeah, welcome back to your humble and cozy little workshop for the first time in a while. So let's go. Hello. All right. Yes, so I got too used to working on the computer, which is much easier to set up and to just start streaming right away. I forgot all the stuff I had to do before, like setting the camera, making sure it's charged properly, having another having word to check at read chat while live, all that stuff. But yeah, seems like everything's working fine. Doxama looks so cool. Oh yeah, you saw the... Yes, you saw the last stream. I had a lot of fun checking out all of Roman's animations. It was really cool. I really enjoyed that. I was thinking maybe we could start doing that sort of more casual streams where you just look at stuff and have fun. Actually, that's something I've been thinking about for probably future streams, because there are a couple of things I have to say real quick. Yeah, first of all, I have a bit of a bad news thing. It's not really that bad, but it's just we'll have to wait a little bit longer. Is that our animation stream will have to wait one extra week. That's just because there's two main reasons. First, I'm planning to make those streams like all day long, and I'm not sure if there's gonna be an impact in how June 28th will be Sameko Saba's new debut. So I feel like it might be a little bit of a very requested date, and that's also something that I wouldn't like to miss a lot, so I think we can wait. And the other reason, which is honestly the most important reason why we all have to wait just a little bit longer, is that I have a good friend of mine who's really good at lighting and photography. And yeah, they wanted me... Well, I talked with them, and they told me that that they would like to help me out setting all the lights for our stream, so it looked really cool. So, but they were unavailable this week. So I think it's best if we move it to next week, and then we'll have the best lighting possible. And I feel like it's going to be much better for everything. So yeah, we can wait just a little bit more and have a better quality of animation stream. But yeah, that's why I think we'll have to move our animation stream just a little bit longer, but that means we have more streams with well, between this and animation, and I'm not sure what we're gonna do in the meantime. I feel like painting these props is not gonna take that much time, so maybe we'll have a couple of dead streams, and because of that I think it would be good to, I don't know, just spend some casual time looking at stuff. We could check out some short films, as you once proposed, Robo. We could see if someone wants to post some work, some art, just talk. We could look at Evil clips, so we can find a couple inspiration of things to animate later on. I don't know, just keep it a little bit casual and have a little bit of fun before we get right into full-on animation. But yeah, that's what I've been planning lately. yeah, I don't feel great about having to move it, but I feel like it's the best thing to do because it's gonna be the best result for our animation. We're gonna have better lighting, really makes a difference. So yeah. In the meantime, well, yeah, what we could do tonight is paint a couple of the props. I already began painting some of them. Oh, you can see them. Well, sort of, they're right behind me. I've been working on these, which they're turning all right. So the things I was trying, because these things were mostly like one flat color, I thought it might be faster if I just painted them with a brush instead of using the full airbrush and doing all that stuff. However, I think turns out it's gonna be slower. Well, it ended up being slower because the paint job ended up being a little bit sloppy, very blobby. The shape is not affected, it still looks really well, but there's not, yeah, the color is not really very even. So I feel like maybe we'll have to apply the next coats of paint using, I'm gonna zoom in real quick. So I feel like we could apply the next coats of paint using the airbrush to get a more even one, and I feel like it's gonna be honestly faster. So that's why I was bringing you up here to the workshop tonight. And good lighting are both important, yes. I'm really curious on Saba's new design. So, well, Saba's first design. And yeah, let's see how that goes. I'm really excited for that. I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. There's no time yet for that debut, right? I'm not sure. Oh, I just noticed that you cannot see the little eyes. But yeah, look at these. We have a couple extras. I'm not sure if we're gonna use them. We only need 2, but rather have them lying around. I also I made very different sizes for the duck. I think I'm gonna go with the middle one. So this is small, medium, or large. And we can, oh, what's going on? It's a little bit of bending in the bottom of the sculpture, but it's fine. And also I ended up printing a couple extra mics. So the first mic we printed, the mesh around the center did not print. I think it was too thin for it to register and to actually stick to the model. So I made a couple extras with a little bit more, a little bit of a thicker mesh, and it started printing. I had the second one that sort of printed, but then it broke. I feel like it was too thin still. And then we have this one, which actually fully printed. It feels extremely fragile. When I touch it, I can feel sort of the squish it gives. But yeah, this one does have the mesh surrounding it, and it looks really cool. And these are the props we have. Oh, we also have the harpoon. Where did I leave that one? Oh, it's over there. Give me 1 second. We'll quickly go and get the harpoon. I'm really liking how the harpoon is turning out. I've been working it a little bit more off stream. Alright, look at this. It's really looking cool. But also, I made it a handle. Now it's got full wooden handle. It feels much more like a big whaling fisherman harpoon. Look at that. So I'm really liking how this one's turning out. Not sure if this one needs too much. I wanted to do a couple of extra decorations, but I'm not sure if we're going to be doing that tonight. But yeah, this one's really looking cool. And these other assets are the one that we need to start working on or finishing painting tonight. Ah yes, our little harpoon. Harpoon. you see the hearts? Yeah, they're very cool. And so yeah, that's my plan for tonight. And also have that little extra surprise I feel like you could enjoy. But I think we can wait for that and show it later on stream. Just so maybe we can do it while a couple layers of paint are drying or something. Hey Roman, how's it going? So, as I was just saying, we've got all our little assets here. These are all the assets that we made. Our mic, our ducks. I made 3 different sizes, and I think I'm gonna go with the middle one. Our little cat skulls, the question mark, and the harpoon over here. And yeah, it's all coming along really cool. And yeah, we could spend tonight's stream just applying a couple coats of paint to this assets over here and see how it turns out. And yeah. So I guess let's just get into it. I'm just gonna start by turning on my compressor, making sure everything's fine. I hope I cleaned this properly last time. If not, we're gonna be having a bunch of clogs in here. Doesn't feel great. This painting. That's okay. So let's try that out. So I guess I'm gonna start with what color is most relevant. I think we're gonna be needing. I guess I'll start with the cat, which probably will work with just a little bit of white. One thing I don't like about my white paint is that it's a very large container. Paint tastes like paint, and yours, I don't know, mostly acrylate. Tastes like acrylate, water, and colorant. Now it's not opening. I just closed it. I closed this 1 second ago, now I can't open it. Fun. And yeah, so lately I've been just working in all these props. I've been applying coats of paint. I made the handle for the harpoon, which is actually made of wood. It's like a wooden stick that I drilled so that the tip of the harpoon would enter.
Look out for yourself. I wake up to the sounds of the silence.
Very careful. There we go. So yeah, the harpoon goes straight into the hole and it stays. It's very snug and it gets in place really well. It's good because I feel like maybe if I end up breaking this feels very fragile. So if it ends up breaking, at least I can print another one and just switch the handles. But hopefully we won't have any of that. Wow, where did I leave my hammer? I think I don't have it around here.
My enemy. Look out for yourself. But I'm ready, your words up on the wall. Is your brain from a fall? And the laughter in the halls, and the names that have been called. I stack it to my mind, and I'm waiting for the time when I show you what it's like to be worth spit in a mic. Tell you you're the greatest. But once you turn.
So it feels like whenever I'm trying to open it, you can feel the rest of the bottle bend, so I don't want it to explode once it opens. This is so annoying. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, there's probably a delay this time because now I'm not in the computer setup anymore, but I am listening to music this time. Let's see. All right. How is it not opening?
I want to on my trot to the top. I've been out of shape thinking out the box. I'm an astronaut. Blasted off the planet rock to cause catastrophe. And it matters more because I had it not had I thought about wreaking havoc on an opposition. Kinda shocking, they wanted static with precision. I'm automatic quarterback. I ain't talking sacking, pack it up. I don't panic, batter up who the baddest. It don't matter cause we it, yeah. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, the misery. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Spare the sympathy.
The heck?
Everybody wants to be my enemy. Prayed away. I swear I'll never be a saint. Away. Prayed away. I swear I'll never be a saint. Look out for yourself.
All right, let's start with another color. Okay, I guess we could go with a little bit of yellow for question mark. So I tried to match the question mark that Evil Neuro usually use. For that, I end up using mostly yellow, but also a little bit of orange, just to get a little bit of a richer color. So we're gonna be doing that, or that's what I did for the first couple of layers that you have already, you can see here. However, yeah, using the brush doesn't feel like a very even coating, so I'm gonna go to the airbrush again. So, where can I do this? Yeah, let's just grab a little bit of yellow paint. Yes, paint a little bit, but what I cannot explain is the fact that I just closed it. I'm not sure if I did it on camera, but I think you saw me close the bottle. Because I opened it, but I remembered, oh, I didn't shake this, so I closed it, I shake the bottle, and then I couldn't open it. It's not like it has been closed for months or anything. And yeah, but well, my weak animator arms. But yeah, in the meantime, we can do this one. So just add a little bit of orange, not too much, I just want a little bit in there. There we go. And a little bit of airbrush thinner. Yeah, I like that color. but I might need a little bit more paint thinner. It's I don't know, just some weird effect with the bottle. I don't feel like it's not. It's neither the cap being too strong in place, nor the plastic in the bottom being too weak. It's just a weird number of events. Anyway, we're working with yellow now, so let's see how this one does. Oh, just a little bit, just to make sure it's the right consistency. And if it is, we can move on. So yeah, I guess I'll paint only the alright. Let me know if you feel like the camera is too far, and if you want me to zoom in, I'll gladly do that. Just let me know. Most likely, yeah, you're right, Robot. I might have overdone it when I wanted to take the bottle. But yeah, we will take care of that soon. Meantime, now we're just painting this. Yeah, I really like the more even coat of the airbrush. Barely started and already feels much different. I only would like to have an asset that works with the same color, just so I could sort of split the work, but it seems like all of them have different colors. Got the white skulls, the yellow in the duck is not quite the same yellow as a question mark, it needs a little bit more. Yeah, sure. Now it seems like you're just making fun of me, but maybe while it dries I can keep struggling with this stupid paintball. Yo. By the way, let me know, because I know usually you need to leave early, so let me know when you are starting to feel like you need to leave, so I can show you the surprise before you leave. I think that would be better. There we go, it opened up. Ah. Ta-da! With my bare hand.
Somebody once told me the world is kind of
wrong.
I hate the sharpest tool in the
Yay, Shrek song.
She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, the years start coming, they don't stop coming. That be the rules and I hit the ground running. Didn't make
Right. Just add a little more paint.
So we might as well swim. My world's on fire, how about yours? That's the way I like it and I never get bored. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play.
Alright.
Hey now, you're a rock
Leave
star.
that there to rest.
Get paid and all that glitters is gold.
Who would win 100 million? Was most likely the gorilla. Who am I kidding? Making fun of like what I was mechanic. We were trying to filter.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid and all that glitters is gold.
Oh, tightening car pieces is like a whole nother ballpark. That there's a lot much more force involved there.
Get myself away
And a lot of stronger tools, I guess.
said yep, what a concept.
Oh, good.
I could use a little of your
Alright, so I'm gonna make a click. I'm gonna clean this quickly, and maybe I can go to the white paint and apply both. It's called.
You never shine if you don't glow. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get the game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid.
Alright.
Shooting stars, break the mold.
Let's get a little bit white paint. Running out of cups. But well.
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Never was.
To
I'm
catch
guessing there's
them
probably a
slowly,
big delay.
to train them
Oh,
in
filters are
such
hand tightened, really?
I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I know it's my destiny, Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta
Just
catch
a little bit
'em
more.
all. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. Every challenge along the way. With courage
So we need white for the skulls, yellow for the question mark.
every day to claim
For the duck, we're gonna be using another shade of yellow, like more of a cream
there's no better team.
sort of color. And
In the fight, it's always
the mic's mostly black.
Pokemon,
There's a little bit of red detailing that I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to pull off, but I can try.
Pokemon,
And there's a lot of silver in the mic, which I don't have any silver paint, but I might get some
catch 'em all.
eventually.
Our courage
Other than that, yeah, that's about it.
you teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta
Right,
catch 'em
so
all.
this is enough. I'm gonna move
Gotta catch 'em all.
question mark out of the way. I wanted to get any collateral damage. I use me get another cup just to cover it up. Right. Now let's paint these. I'm not sure what the best way to paint them will be because they're a little bit hard to... Oh yeah, I know how. So I can poke their eyes with a toothpick. Then I can paint them all around. And then I just rest this in a little bit of clay. Let me get a little bit of clay. Oh, I know which bit of clay you will love me to torture. You! We can make him look a little bit towards the camera.
You came in on a whisper, drip by drip.
Right.
And leaked until my heart was filled with this. The middle of your ocean, here I sit. In my emptiness, in my own wickedness. And it's all counterfeit.
Okay. I'm gonna paint this real quick.
You are my own, I am your surrogate.
Exactly.
You only kill for the thrill of it. Mayday, we've been sinking in slowly, turning into something unholy, running away from the same sin.
Right.
This is a place heaven's not been. Eyes shut wide and going in boldly. You and I can never be holy. Don't be surprised what the night brings. When you search the
Hope it
dark,
doesn't
you get
fall.
dark things.
But it's painting alright.
Alter faithfully.
Yeah, nice even coat of paint. Now the tricky part is painting the underside. I think I will have to do that slightly off camera because I don't want it to fall. But yeah.
I'm still not sick of this, and just like sycophants, we hate the way the numb feels intimate. You know we love it, hypocrite. Mayday, we've been sinking in slowly, turning into something unholy.
Alright, that seems even for one coat of paint.
This is a place heaven's not been. Eyes shut wide and going in boldly.
There we go.
I can never be holy. Don't be surprised what the night brings. When you search the dark, you get dark things.
He might stop smiling after a couple of stabs.
All the monsters in your dreams will be me, will be me. Look at all the broken things I can't be.
Right, so let's paint another one.
Let me show you every sting, tie you up by your heartstrings. Let me take you till I break you, then bring you to your knees.
Not sure if I ever actually explained how the airbrush itself works. It's not very complicated, but it's a very interesting device, and I really like how it helps coat everything evenly. And sometimes you can get very nice sort of layering of colors and making soft gradients from one color to another, but even for this, just simple single color coats, I end up liking it a lot. But yeah, so basically it's connected to a compressor that shoots air, and when you push the little button, it's gonna be releasing air, but it's not gonna be releasing any paint. And when you start pulling the trigger back, if I pull the trigger back, that's when it starts to release paint. So what you have to do is first push, start releasing a little bit of air, and then slowly start pulling your finger so it starts to release paint with the air you're releasing. And that's how it works. So you just push, and I start pulling and make sure it's shooting enough paint for me to coat whatever I'm doing. And then slowly go back, maybe go back again. The other trick that I usually forget and end up messing up is that I end up turning the airbrush sideways, and because it has a paint reservoir on top, I just end up making a mess and throwing everything on the table or on myself sometimes. But let's hope tonight that doesn't happen. Alright, so there's another one. Where do you want me to stab him? Smash the mirror. Look. Alright, so one right in the middle of the head. I'm not sure if the head is gonna be able to hold too many. So carry on, let the subhuman self. Time goes on, lasting so da 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 da. Guilty Gear soundtrack is just amazing. Right, so let's go for the third one. Oh god. Right, that makes 3. Ooh, 987. Yeah.
the deepest dreams. Don't leave me till time stands still. I don't stop until I fall in flight. Stay with me until the end of time. So carry on, love the subhuman self. Time goes on, lasting long. I left my regret. So carry on, love the subhuman self. Time goes on, lasting long. I feel a touch of moonlight. Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time.
Right.
I feel alive.
Last one.
And the
We could go for the other eye or just stab the back of the shell again.
I'm floating around in
Ecstasy. Let's go over here. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. Right, this can wait for a little bit. Maybe we can go back to question mark. Oh god, stuck to the napkin. Go, oh, oh. Burning the sky. Alright. I really like these cups, but they break incredibly easy. Stop me now. Give me a call and don't stop me now. Traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic woman of you. Oh, I need to clean the brush. Totally forgot about that. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Have a good time, good time, and it broke. Don't stop me now. Don't stop me, yes, I'm having a good time. I don't want to stop at all. Just a little bit more for our brush cleaner. Try to remove the needle this time just to make sure it's not getting clogged or... Ooh, that's terrible.
meadow, in the billows, even over the sun. Every end of the time is another big gun. You understand, mechanical hands are the ruler of everything. Ruler of everything. I'm the ruler of everything in the end. Do you like how I dance? About to go neon pants. Consequential enough to slip you into a trance. Do you like how I walk? Do you like how I talk? Do you like how my face doesn't I have a wonderful wife, I have a powerful job. She criticizes me for being egocentric. You practice your mannerisms into the wall. If there's no road, there are right, we stand so tall. I saw you tower over clovers on the side of the hill. I was observing the birds circling for the kill. I've been you, I know you, your facade is a scam. You know you're making me cry, this is the way that I am. I've been living a lie, metamorphical schemes. Seductive undercover brotherhood, objective obscene. Oh no, no, yeah. Do you hear the flippity jibbity jibber jabber within? Oh my god, I've gotta get out of here or I have another word to tell, another story to tell, another timepiece ringing the bell. Do you hear the clock stop when you reach the end? No, you know it must be never ending, comprehend if you can. But when you try to pretend to understand, you resemble a fool, although you're only a man, so give it up and smile. Do you hear the flippity jibbity jibber jabber within? Oh my god, I've gotta get out of here or I have another word to tell, another story to tell, another timepiece ringing the bell. Do you hear the clock stop when you reach the end?
Now we can add the
Comprehend if you can, but when you try to pretend to understand, you
yellow
resemble a
paint.
fool, although you're only a man, so give it up and smile. You understand, mechanical hands are the ruler of everything. Ruler of everything. I'm the ruler of everything in the end. Without looking down, gliding around like a bumbling dragon I fly. Scraping my face in the sky. Oh no, no, oh yeah. Down, a shot burning brighter than the crowd. Dirty lake, a they bitter from the night we so went off, went through the guild. Did streets rendezvous with secrets wait, rolling on until the dawn beneath the lanterns we'll meet. Play, count to breathe, warm up for hide and seek. Close your eyes and amber does and don't seek. A pig's call it seems, they sit, they shrieks, don't sleep. Come find me in between the snuggle in a never-ending dream. Lie, you're the one done up in Silvertown, pounding drums, striking as afflicted. In some triple light, they sit, decides tonight. Just call for me behind the bed, but I'll wait for stories left in time. Straight off from the well-lit path by five eyes, me on lights will dance until we die. Half hearts.
Just do another coat of white on the skulls.
Don't be cheap, watch how you look at me. If you aren't careful, I might think you're the case. Call it seems, they sit, they sings unseen. Come with me, I'd be liberated, loving in a never-ending flame. Straight off toward the moonlit night. Two bodies live and intertwine, our heartbeats sink in sun. Half hearts contrive to chase this endless night. So come on, go down, let it all out, cause a commotion shake the ground. Rebound and make a total scene, my darling, come round. Dog it right down, oh, we were bound and stay the town. Now spellbound, just stay on me. Oh, throw down, let it all out, cause a commotion shake the ground. Rebound and make a total scene, but don't slow down. Don't be so loud, this bleeding heavens Down, a shot burning brighter than the crowd. Dirty lake, they committed from the night before and off went through the kill. Tit streets rendezvous, a secret sweet, rolling on until the dawn beneath the lanterns. We'll meet.
Just a little bit more cleaner. I think we can go into.
On a cold winter morning, in the
Time before the light. Right, so a little bit of white.
when the darkness has fallen down and the time starts to fall bright, the sound of evil laughter falls around the world tonight. Fighting hard, fighting on for the steel through the wastelands evermore. The scattered souls will feel the hell, but is wasted on the shores. On the blackest plains in Hell's domain, we watch them as they go. In fire and pain, now once again we know. So now we
Flying free.
free before the thunderstorms. On towards the wilderness, our quest carries on. Far beyond the sundown, far
Right.
beyond the moon.
Let's go back to our little voodoo doll. So far away, we went for the day. The lifetimes wasted and gone. Right. One quick coat. I feel like it's, now that I cleaned the needle, I think it's throwing much more paint, so it's a lot faster. Am I doing this? No, you barely can see anything. Okay.
Lost his eye, you'll never find. Lost within my own mind. Day after day, this misery must go on. So far away, we
One more.
for the day. For the lives all so wasted and gone. We feel the pain of a lifetime lost in 1,000 days. Through the fire and the flames we carry on.
All right. One more. Let's pick another one. Okay. And the last one, oh no, it's the eye one.
Now here we stand with their blood on
Okay.
our hands. We fought so hard, now can we understand? I'll break the seal of this curse if I possibly can, for freedom of every man. So far away,
We went for the day. Apply one more coat of yellow to this one, and maybe then I can show you
we feel the pain of
something special that I've been
thousand days through the fire.
preparing. Well, it's not really that I've been preparing, but it's finally able to show you. It's gonna be fun. All right. Need to clean this up real quick.
I know I won't change, I have tried. Was feeling so caged, hands tied. I can't find anything feeling so right. It's blinding more. Reaper is close, see that smile. Matter of time, can't deny. I won't turn around, round, round. This destiny's mine. The countdown has begun. The walls are falling down.
Throughout.
Life is on the line. But freedom is
It's the only thing I find annoying of using an airbrush, that it's a lot of, especially when you need to switch colors a lot. It's a lot of changing or cleaning up and having to make sure there's no extra color in your airbrush before you apply the next color, and I don't know, it's just a little bit slow, but it's not terrible. It's mildly annoying. Okay.
it's not safe. Close my eyes. I search for the edge of the earth. 'Cause that's the only place I'll ever find that makes me whole. The faith in the night, out of sight. It's out there waiting to ignite. The fever will rise, rise, rise. Taking over my mind.
See, I want to try and see if maybe I can do the same thing with the question mark, and that way I'm going to be able to paint much more of the surface. So I'm going to try and poke it. See if, hope it doesn't fall.
Maybe if I did it on the other side. Yeah, this feels alright. Let's hope it doesn't fall. Right. Make sure we're painting yellow already. There we go. Just one more coat of paint to this guy. Alright. So, while we wait for this to dry a little bit more, do you guys want to see something fun? I got something really cool to show you. Just let me clean the airbrush real quick and I'll show you our new surprise, what I've been preparing tonight. Just let me clean the airbrush real quick.
Maybe it's in my blood, in my zeros and ones. I try my best, but I never pass the unit tests. Gathering data, running the numbers, practice my smile. Sometimes I wonder if my best had been enough. Could it be a teacher not?
One second. Let me just finish cleaning this and then I'll show you. All right, it's clean. Sort of. One more. Pass of this.
Maybe I could be that way. Maybe it's in my blood, in my zeros and ones. I try my best, but I need to pass the unit test. Gathering data, running the numbers, loud as cicadas.
Right. So there's gonna be. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna be able to show you, but I'm gonna try. Hopefully I don't break anything in the process, but yeah, I don't care, it's gonna be fun. So you'll have to wait for me for a second, but we can keep chatting. Just, I'm gonna turn the camera off for a second, alright? Alright, give me 1 second. So everyone ready for the surprise? Let's see first. Let's get over here. All right, so you can hear me all right here. You can see the avatar's working, the audio is working. Everything's fine here? I think it is. It seems like it is. So
And now, give me 1 second, I'm gonna set things up real quick. But in the meantime, we could chat. So, I don't know if everyone who's watching is up to date or was around, but a little while ago... Oh my god, this is... Alright, guess I could do it this way. Probably gonna be able to see me. Okay, setting stuff up. Give me a second. So, for some context, for those who were here or weren't here before, we made a small video for a contest. You might remember, it was an Anycubic contest for some perks with 3D printing related stuff, and we actually got one prize from it. And it was a little bit tricky, and it was a lot of management I had to deal with for shipping and stuff, but the award, or what I used our award for, because it was actually more of a coupon, is finally here. So, are you ready? Let me see, I'm just gonna rearrange this a little bit. Where'd you go? Now I need a way for me to actually see the screen while I'm showing you this, because this is sort of a makeshift setup I got, but yeah. So I think it's all set. Hopefully nothing breaks here, but all right, let's go. And there it is. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's our brand new printer. It's huge. Oh, let me see. Can you see my hand over here? So yeah, this is an Anycubic Photon M7 Max. It's the biggest printer that they have made yet, and this is great. This thing could print Evil like in one single piece. I could print. Oh, you can see my face over there. Hello. So yeah, this is our brand new printer. I barely got it up here. I got everything set up for it to rest. I had to make even a couple adjustments to the furniture just so it actually stands inside and doesn't fall down. I had to add a couple of extra... Well, actually a friend of mine helped me set this up, but yeah, we had to make that. And yeah, it was a whole thing of shipping and stuff, but you can even see, like over here, this is the last print. This is what we used for everything you've seen up to today has been done in this little guy. And now we have that. Look at this. Oh. All the space it has for printing. Oh, I dropped something. And well, I feel like I wouldn't have gotten this baby if it wasn't for your support and your help and sharing the video and all this. I had already revealed my face before, right? Anyway, yeah. So there it is, our brand new printer. Let's hope it's really... yeah, it helps us a lot. Right now, so we're in a weird stage in which I'm not really sure what will the next thing or the first real thing that we print here for the channel
because right now we're closer to the animation phase, but the only thing that you need to know is that next puppet we make, we can fully make it here, and it's gonna be incredibly fast, incredibly the print's gonna be very fast. It can be very big. We'll have better support, better everything. It's better calibrated, and yeah. So I was wondering, maybe we could. The only thing is that I cannot see chat, and I have to go back and forth to see it. But we could just take off the wrapping plastic together and maybe start setting it up. I'm not gonna print anything because I don't have a file ready, but at least you can see it. Maybe move a little bit, maybe see how the setup works, or see me break it in the first try. That would be fun. So yeah, let's see. This is gonna be very hard to remove because it goes all the way to the back. Let me see. Open this. There we go. It's one layer off. One, two. Open it again. Ta-da! And let's see, we can quickly set it up so you can see. It's a really big gorilla. So what's the biggest size? I think the biggest size I can print is 30 centimeters. Which is more or less the size of Evil's body. But the... Oh yeah, so this is the build plate. This is what you print on. So all of this is printable surface. For comparison, I can show you... Blech. Oh god. So this is the build plate of the other printer, or little baby printer, and this is the build plate that we have now. It's incredibly heavy. Alright, so let me see if I can turn it on somehow. We can have our first look at the printer. Zoom in. I don't even know what the first steps of the setup are. Oh yeah, I have my printer set up like in a high shelf, just so that they are like far away and there's no problem. How can I show you? I mean, you can see me, you know I'm tall-ish, and it's, yeah, it's on top of a high shelf. It's about, what, 6 feet from the ground, probably? Yeah, so the base of the printer is most likely 6 feet off the ground. That would be content. I just hope it doesn't happen. It's not gonna explode. I don't think it's capable of exploding, but it certainly could break in some very catastrophic ways if you're not careful. But let's see. So I would just like to put the build plate in, turn it on, see how it goes. Let me see. So first I can put on the antenna. Oh, by the way, I haven't even said thank you to Anycubic for giving us our prize and letting us use that prize to get this, and really helping the workshop. We're gonna be able to make stuff much faster and much better with this. So thank you, Anycubic, for the opportunity. We had a lot of fun making that video for the contest, and yeah, let's hope we put this guy to good use. So I believe the first step is putting this antenna. It came with this little antenna for Wi-Fi. I'm not sure if I'm going to be using it a lot with Wi-Fi, because as you've seen before, sometimes the power just goes, well, no, the signal goes out. Unbox, take out machine accessories and inspect them. The screen protector is installed. Yes, I can check that on the screen. Oh, it's gonna be pretty tall to remove the screen protector, but yeah. And install antenna. Right, so the antenna goes back here. I'm sure, yeah, you can, oh, no, you cannot see it. It's all the way in the back, but just a little antenna. You saw it in my hand, right? It's this one. So I'm gonna put it, I'm just gonna screw it back here. Oh god. Maybe I could break the antenna in the first attempt of putting it in. Yeah, there's a lot of little issues that could make stuff very hard. But hopefully none of those will happen right now. Everything will go smoothly, and this is gonna be a great unboxing, testing it out stream. So we've got that. I'm gonna plug it, give it some power. I need to find a way to actually set up better wiring for this. Right now I've just got one extension cord that's dangling and plugged to the printer, but yeah. So, right, it's plugged in. Let's see. I don't even know where do you turn this thing on. I'm not sure if it has like a power switch on the back or just straight up press the button. That's not turning on, so there's most likely a switch in the back, which might be hard to reach because it's so far away. This guy. Yeah. Let's try to go a little bit higher. Is there a switch? Can't feel anything back here. No, nothing. Huh. Oh, it did turn on. Alright, so it is lighting up when I press the button. A stable level workbench and upper area in an open, well-ventilated area away from the sunlight. Refrain from using the printer in areas with ultraviolet light sources, such as fluorescent lamps, blah 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 blah. Please follow the instructions to finish the preparations. Unbox the machine and its accessories. Inspect them. A screen protector is installed on the LCD screen. Please peel off protective film upon it. But I'm not sure if I can peel it off right now. No, yes, I think I can. It's gonna be tricky because the base. No, yeah, it's not. Oh, yeah. So what I actually wanted is to turn this on so I could raise this and that's gonna make things easier to maneuver. But I guess I can just remove it. No? How far do these screws go? Because I have to remove them fully. Okay. They're pretty long. So I'm pretty sure I already explained a couple of times how resin printers work, but just in case you don't know, they're a pretty interesting machine. They have this vat of resin. You see, I cannot take it out. I need to move the stupid thing. All right. Let's see. Then how do I turn this on? Turn on. All right, it's turning on. Can you see the logo? The cubic. The only thing I don't love about these printers is that they usually have a touch screen. I feel like that's not great when you're working with resin because it's very sticky and annoying and it gets everywhere. And let's set it up to English. Server address, it's either global or China. So let's go global. Initial setup on first launch. Yes. Start. Loosen the leveling screw. Calibration in progress. Oh, what's the leveling screw? Okay, that's the leveling screw. But wait, I don't have the build plate on. I need you to move. Yeah, because the thing is, this is not gonna enter. I need to move the build plate. How do I set this up? Calibrate C-axis 0 point. But I need to move the thing. Already released? Alright, let's try that and follow instructions, I guess. I'll go real quick to a computer just to check out chat because I haven't read it in a while. It's a little bit hard. Okay, nothing much. So I have to release those two screws. So I wish I could bring the camera closer, but it's set up back there and it's plugged in, so I don't want to change that. So it's this one and that one, right?
Roses are red, guess still there's no use, my dear, comfy bed.
Okay.
Violets are blue,
Ta-dam.
electric sheep cannot be true.
Right, that one's loose already.
I read,
Now let's loosen this one.
there's hope as long as I live. Faces of
Already released.
you, is that what you call them?
No, but stop, you don't have...
Tick tock, tick tock. No need to
Alright, so I have to do this manually, I guess, because I need to put the freaking... Right. Language system, no. Device. This is much more complicated than my other printer. Oh, look, it's moving. It's so pretty. Can you hear it? Alright, let's go a bit further up. I'm not exactly sure how this works.
Pretty much you put the build plate in here. I'm gonna remove the plastic wrapping from the build plate.
I stopped for death. Guess still there's no place for my silicon.
It's got this little checker pattern. Can you see it over there?
Can't taste it though.
Now this I can put in here, I guess, somehow.
Let's cut down all the strings, rewrite their
All right.
phases of the moon. We lived in a decade.
Go all the way up there. Wouldn't make sense to me.
Tick tock. No need to overclock.
Not yet, it seems like it does.
Is locked.
Alright.
Ever dreaming to taste the sweet
So now it's got the build plate in place.
morality.
Now I can remove that. Let's move it up a bit more.
To be broken.
But yeah, so you have a pool of resin under here and the build plates moves up and down many times, and that's how it starts printing layer by layer. It prints everything upside down. Please tear off protective film and then stick the screen protector according to the user instruction. Do I have a screen protector? USB drive, leveling paper, manual, resin bath, filters. Right. I'm not sure which is the protective film. I have the leveling paper somewhere around here. Where did I put it? Oh. Here's the leveling paper. But I'm not sure if there's any sort of protector, screen protector. Oh, so this is a single sheet of paper for the leveling. Okay. And this is not what I'm looking for. The screen protector is installed on the LCD screen. Please peel off the protective film upon it. Okay, so the screen protector is already set. I just move the film protector. This is the sort of thing that I could ruin if I'm not being careful. I could end up taking out the, I don't know, the screen protector instead of just the film, or maybe remove the screen itself. That would be funny. Very carefully, let's try to remove this protective film thing. Whoop. There we go.
Healing Racing Bat, Greed and Retrieval. Okay. So, no. Maybe I could go back to factory settings and try and recalibrate. Install the platform and tighten the knob clockwise. So okay. Let's try that then. I need to loosen these. Oh, not the right key. Leveling. Using the leveling screw. Might end up tightening the other ones that I released before. What did I do to the key? Over here. Deal with these. Okay. This is very heavy. Okay. Already released. It's moving down. Hope. What's going on? Should I stop this? Yeah, I needed two first with the leveling paper. Blech. Oh. So it's released, I've got the leveling paper there, and I just screwed up the instruction manual. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's with the film. Leveling paper, and let's start the leveling. Already released. Now it's going. Bzzz. We just heard this song, right? This is the second time it plays. Alright, press the platform gently and tighten the 4 screws. When pulling the leveling paper, there is significant resistance or it cannot be pulled out. Right. Go down. There's no way. Pushing very gently. Patch. Mirror. Not cute. Oh, this one. Harder to tighten from here. Okay, so it's screwed, and let's see. We cannot remove. Yeah, there's no pulling this out. Complete the leveling. Successful lift to shoot height. Okay. Okay, so that is set up. Pulling the leveling paper, leveling is completed. Exposure test, I'm not gonna do an exposure test right now. I'm not gonna have resin either. USB's fine. Check the release film. The release film still has a little bit of, it has a covering in it. Can you see it? So I'm gonna remove this. Let's take out the leveling paper. Right. I just tighten this. Right, so now it's all set. Can now print. Don't know what, don't know when, but it's ready for battle. All right, let's see if I can turn it down. There it is, shut down. There we go. All right, so that's our new printer, yay. Looking cool. Let's see if I get anything to print on it. Things right now I'm very focused on getting to animation. But alright, so hope that was fun. I guess we could go back. Let me make the transition to a regular table. All right, I'm gonna move the camera a bit.
Take me down to the river bend. Take me down to the fighting end. Wash the poison from off my skin. Show me how to be whole again. Fly me up on a silver wing. Past the black where the sirens sing.
We are back. Alright, so hope you enjoyed the demonstration of our new printer. I'll let you know once we get to actually use it and try out all its features. But yeah, I really like how it turned out. It looks really... it's just huge. I feel like... I don't know, I don't even know what I'm gonna be able to print with this, but... I don't know, I'm very hopeful. I feel like it's gonna really make a lot of stuff easier. But well, in the meantime, let's get back to painting our little Voodoo 987. Looks cute. Hey, Jose. This poor guy. Been poked full of holes. So yeah, let's add another coat. I feel like the skulls still need another coat of... I think both of them need another coat, an extra coat of both yellow and white. Let's do that real quick. Hello, Jose. How's it going? Ugh.
Down a path leading to the past, stole from the tree's hands, a regretter's friend, the forbidden fruit. I bite off the skin, chewing on its tender flesh, quaff down its lukewarm pulp.
So I'm just gonna add a little bit of yellow to our airbrush.
Follow the time, let us rewind.
And let's quickly paint our little question mark. This guy around here.
Why did truth never matter? Why do you curse me with your natural born genius? Endless inferno. Counterclock we roll. Counterclock we reload. Tick, tick, tock. Replayed thoughts. Forget me not. I'm inside the emphatic lie. I bite off your skin, exposing the angels on your wrist. The stare at us. Hello, how may I help you today? Please, a one-way ticket to heaven. Buckled up on velvet seats, sceneries were passing by. Not so different from our home. Not so different from our home. Then I realized someone's heaven could be the source of my torment. Life's allowing yourself to step and fall. Life is to consume, life is to become food for each other, no matter evil or good. Life is fairness, life's inequality, life is in permission by default. Lament if you wanted me to live, if you want me to forget, if you want us to pretend like we're civilized humans.
Okay. A little bit more back here.
Rationalize my cement. Why do death send my torture? Why can't anyone feel my hurt? Why do ground the most violent to be champions? In this inferno, we build forever.
By the way, how do you feel about this color? I feel like it's really close to the one that Neuro usually, well, both Neuro and Evil have whenever they pull out the question mark, little sort of mustard yellow. Probably gonna paint the middle black though later. Okay. Set that. 聞こえる僕のこの声たじゃみにダダダ Has anyone here seen Gurren Lagann? I really love Gurren Lagann. It's sort of where Studio Trigger began, even though it was still Gainax back then. It's one of my favorite animation studios, and it's a short anime about mecha, giant robots and stuff, but it's really cool. It's very expressive, very over the top, going crazy. Yeah, it's really cool, and it's got a great story too, very philosophical. Yeah, Gurren Lagann is a really, really good show. You should watch it if you haven't. I haven't even checked how big the delay is between the music and whatever I sing, but I don't care, I like this song. It's also a very uplifting show, I think. It really gets you pumped up into, I don't know, improving yourself and that sort of thing. Very motivational at the same time. Gainax do FLCL? I mean, Gainax did many animations, right? But if I understand correctly, for what I know is the Gainax branch, because Gainax was a very, well, I guess it still is, but it's a very big company. It's been around since, what? Did Gainax do Evangelion too? I don't know, but it's like a big company from way, way back.
And somewhere around the 2010s, sort of a branch of Gainax wanted to do this anime with a much more expressive, experimental, a little bit crazy style. And they did it, and it did work really well. But for what I understand, the people in the branch that made that anime, that made Gurren Lagann, they ended up really liking to work together, and they came up with the idea of, instead of still working as a branch of Gainax, actually moving or separating and making their own studio, which became Studio Trigger. But I don't know, FLCL does sound... It does feel like a Gainax anime to me, like a classic Gainax anime, but I'm not sure because I haven't even seen FLCL. I should take a look at that one. I know it's sort of pretty up there with all those sort of cyberpunkish anime. Like up there with Cowboy Bebop, right? But I've never seen it. I've never seen Cowboy Bebop either. That's one of the ones that I really should get to watch because I know it's like one big classic. But yeah, just thinking about the style, I would believe you that FLCL was done by a more classic style part of Gainax. I don't even know if Gainax is still around. FLCN is a cult classic and Cowboy Bebop is just classic. Yes, I know. I really should get to watch Cowboy Bebop. The only show, like, in that... I mean, it's not even the same thing, but I saw a show that's from the same creator as Cowboy Bebop, which was Carol and Tuesday. And I really enjoyed that one. I mean, it's very different. It's more of a slice of life-ish kind of show, but it has a cyberpunk element, futuristic stuff. I found it really interesting. It was also from what? I think it was. No, it's from way back, like 2015 or something. And it talks a lot about art and artificial intelligence, and I feel like it's a very good look at what was expected. Well, it's a very interesting, like, ahead of its time look at how artificial intelligence was going to be used for art, and it was sort of going to be normal. Because everyone in Carol and Tuesday uses artificial intelligence to sort of back up their music tracks, and Carol and Tuesday are the only ones who actually write and make everything themselves. And it's not seen like a sin, and it's also not very ostracized with those who actually use artificial intelligence for their music. But it's a very fun interaction of people finding it very weird, like, hey, why are you trying to do things the hard way? And much less like confrontational way, as in how it's actually going around now that we do have artificial intelligence. Even though I feel like artificial intelligence music isn't really making it. I don't know, there's like fun covers you can do, but well, maybe I haven't noticed, but I haven't heard something that's fully artificial intelligence made that feel like it's actually like good to hear. But no, it's an interesting take on, and back when artificial intelligence wasn't that much of a thing, now that I think about it, it feels like a very ahead of its time perspective. The code to watch both Cowboy Bebop and FSTL aren't they like 25 episodes long? Sort of like the standard anime length, right? 25 episode-ish? Or is it shorter? The thing is, I usually cannot spend like a full couch day watching stuff. I sort of get a little bit stressed out that I'm not actually doing anything. My hands get, I don't know, like they want to work on something. I go like, oh no, I need to start, I don't know, building something, I need to sculpt something. So I have this itch that usually doesn't let me fully work on, or fully binge one show in one sitting, unless it's a very, very good show that I'm a very big fan of. But I could give it a try. I guess I could see it. I could watch it in about 1 week or so. Not that long either. Yeah, that's a good one that I should actually watch. And I'm guessing FLCL is the same thing, around 25 episodes, you know, that sort of standard anime season unit. I guess that's the hard part of the reality in which we live right now. But the cool thing in Carol and Tuesday is that it seemed like stuff was a little bit past that, I guess. One thing that the author didn't really plan out going on with artificial intelligence was the huge sort of data pools that would end up being the biggest cause of conflict between the artists and the artificial intelligence products. And in Carol and Tuesday, you just sort of skipped that step because it was like 100 years in the future and they already had the struggles and they didn't even think about it. It was more like the artificial intelligence made the music by itself without a big data pool, which is the thing that causes most of the discussion today. But yeah, even so, the way it portrayed the use of artificial intelligence for art was pretty interesting, especially back when artificial intelligence wasn't a thing. But yeah, right now the biggest issue with all these art stuff that you can make with different AI platforms and things is, yeah, the data pools, right? Because it's not great at making stuff by itself fully. You cannot ask an artificial intelligence to... FLCL is 6 episodes? I can watch that in one sitting, definitely. Alright, probably I'll be able to watch that then in, I don't know, probably the next weekend or so. But... yeah, Cowboy Bebop probably will take me a little bit longer. Seems like we're having stream issues. Am I still online? Can you hear me, guys? Yeah. Okay, we're back. Maybe it was just a little bit of a hiccup, but let me know if stuff starts to I don't know, to stop streaming and stuff. There are more seasons of LCL, but only season 1 has it. Oh, so it's like one of those anime that they ended up making more of it, but they didn't really make it up to the first season. Just wondering what am I going to print in that huge printer if I'm only making this sort of tiny props and things. I mean, definitely it's going to be useful for bodies. I'm not sure when are we going to make our next body, honestly. Because at least what I've got planned up until now is mostly doing, well, Evil and then regular Neuro-sama. But... and yeah, that's probably some time of work that's gonna be spent. So that's 2. But my internet died. Yeah, that was just a sort of short hiccup, I think. Or not? Maybe it died again. I think it died again right as I was saying that. Ha! Oh no, we're back. You out of...
I'm breaking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brown like my rust. I'm breathing in the chemicals. I'm breaking in, shaping up, then checking out on the prison bus. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa, I'm breaking
The last one. This poor guy is falling apart. Could print a giant shoulder cannon. That'll be fun. Harpoon versus shoulder cannon. Alright, thinking a giant shoulder cannon would be able to print in the other. Oh, maybe I would need the other one. New one. Depends on how giant it is. I think I'll just apply one extra layer of paint to the question mark, and I think we could end stream there. Accessibly giant smaller cannon. Well, in Psychopath and Evil is a sweet summer that you need. You're right. Ah, just covered myself in fucking airbrush cleaner.
Okay. Right, just one more layer of yellow. And we're good to go. Oh. So we're also having more signal drops. Let me know if I... Yes, sweet, sweet ammonia. Let me know if the stream still has a couple of hiccups because it feels like the Wi-Fi is still going a little bit rogue. Also, I don't know how it happened, but my gloves are completely destroyed. Got a bunch of holes everywhere. One here, and there was another one back here. How did I make it? How did this happen? These were brand new. I took them at the start of stream. I don't know. The airbrush streams should be the least violent against my gloves. And yeah, now they're covered in holes. Hope it's not too thick because of the... It's the very last of the paint. Okay. Scrap this guy. What's the sign of a wildly dedicated artist?
Fly a kite until you're tangled in the hanging tree.
Alright. I think this guy is done.
Don't fall, please. Right, so we got this 3, well, this 5 pieces. I guess we could maybe on our next stream just paint the mic and the duck. And yeah, let's see what else we can do. I don't know, because I might do that off stream. I'm gonna keep on working because I wanna also keep pushing forward. But yeah, if there's still some work missing, we can do it on stream, and if not, maybe we can just hang in the computer and, I don't know, a little bit more fun. A little bit of calm before the storm. Oh, the hole in my gloves. I don't know. I don't really feel like... You know what? I think this is a sign up. I remember the first gloves in the box being very, very sturdy. And I have this weird tinfoil hat conspiracy theory that maybe they put like the best gloves in the top of the box and then just worse ones at the bottom. Because I remember the first ones were very, very sturdy. And now that I'm reaching the bottom of the box, they are starting to break much quicker. Like a lot. There are a couple of gloves that I might use just a couple of times and they will just tear whenever I pull them on. On the first try, before this I had a brand of gloves that actually broke whenever I first put them on, and I really hated those gloves. They were extremely thin and extremely fragile. But yeah, then I bought these ones and they work alright. The first ones in the box were really good, but it seems like they put just trashier ones in the bottom. People would be interested in this. People's having they're having like an anniversary right now, right? I saw the stream right when I was starting to set up. There was sort of a Face Connect anniversary stream. Stream down? Ah. Is it back up? Right now it says that it's alright in my computer. Also, I feel like maybe because of the stream going down and up, the delay is starting to go a little bit bigger. Anyway, we're almost done. Let me see if it goes back online. Let me know if it works again. I hope it does. So, are we back? Can you see me? There's a bit of a delay, but I'm trying to check out how long does my hand take to get into screen. It did take a little bit of... But yeah, at least in my end, it seems like the stream is working. Is it still working? Are you here, Roa? Even more. I think I also have a little bit of delay with chat itself. There you are. Stream down. Oh. So are we down? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Okay. I have my screen on. I mean, anyway, we're pretty much set. I was thinking of ending stream. I just want to make sure we are online as I say goodbye. But if not, well, that's a problem I'll have to solve later. So, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much thinking of ending already stream. We've already painted enough. You saw the new printer, which is fun. And yeah, well, we've only got the mic and the other piece left. It didn't print properly, or did it break? I think it might have broken. You're gonna hear me fine? Alright. Well, then I guess we could call it a night. I'm not sure if there's... Oh, yeah, there's not a lot more to do tonight, so at least remember the schedule we have right now. We're gonna keep working on some random props and trying to figure out stuff. We're gonna have to delay our animation stream. We're not gonna start this Saturday, but it's gonna be worth it because it means we'll have better lighting and a very more professional set. Well, not a set, I'm not building an actual set, but professional lighting helps everything feel like it ties together more, so that's why we're gonna have to delay our animation stream just a little bit. Hope you don't mind. So our first animation stream will officially be on Saturday, July the 5th, I believe. And yeah, we'll be streaming all day long. Same plan as before. Oh, there's a new there. No, it's the same hole than before. And in the meantime, yeah, we'll have a couple extra streams like this one where we keep on working on props, we can chat, we can just chill a little bit, and as soon as we get to animation, we can get, yeah, ready for having more fun. Right now I have this, I'm just gonna work in a couple extra props. I have these, I have the harpoon. The harpoon's pretty much ready, but I wanted to... Can you see it over there? Sorry, because I ended up checking a couple of things. Now I cannot see my OBS screen. Blah, blah, blah. There we are. So the harpoon's looking okay. I really like how it turned out, but I still want to add a couple... I've been thinking of just adding like those red ribbons that she wears around the harpoon. It's a little bit of an extra flare of decoration. And other than that, we have the duck, we have the skulls. Yeah, I don't feel like it's gonna take too long to make, but I don't know, we'll figure out something to do in our streams while we wait for animation. But in the meantime, so I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you liked the little surprise looking at the printer. I might put it in the Discord later on, just so whoever didn't manage to make it to our stream tonight can see the new printer. And yeah, we can end for tonight. I'll see who I'm gonna raid you to tonight. Let's pull out my little purple mouse. Let's see. Maybe I could go to the just chatting. Hello. Full screen. So I'm gonna check who can I shoot you towards. Let's see. How do I? Sorry. Forgot where the setting was. Oh, it's here. La, la, la. At least from the ones I've got, there's only Mari Mari. Would you like to go with Mari Mari, or is there anyone else you would like to suggest? We'll give you a couple of seconds. Alright, so it's set for Mari Mari. No big raid message. I still don't really know what the deal with raid messages is. I don't know, like, there's any sort of etiquette for that, but I should get the hang of it. I don't know, I feel like that's just something people do when there's a massive horde of people, and I don't really feel like we qualify as that yet. Ooh, wait. Did the avatar leave? Oh, what happened to my avatar? Ah! What's wrong? Okay, I don't know why the avatar just disappears. Maybe it's because I have YouTube open. I don't know. Alright, so I'll be shooting you to Mari Mari. Just say hi, have fun. See you later. Thanks for watching. And yeah, well, let's see you. I'm not sure. I'm really thinking about starting to make more streams because I enjoyed last week where we spent more time together. But I'm still trying to figure out. So I cannot promise you a new stream tomorrow, but I can certainly promise you a new stream on Thursday. So yeah, have fun. Say hi to Mari for me. And oh wait, I'm gonna open the stream. I don't know why my avatar just disappears, but you can hear me. So, alright, take care everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for popping by to our little workshop. See you later on then. And bye bye. Let me do this real quick. Bye. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. Our sailing ships for the hard and the quick, we roll our load, they go. There's a living to be made, or there's hell to pay when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. There's a man on high with the devil in his eye.